we wanted to set up our own business. Why? Because we thought if we could get a lot of people to come and work for us, then we can go and relax and play and chill, right? I mean, I was 26 years old. So what did we do? We made all the business mistakes possible. The first thing we did was we went and borrowed a lot of money from the bank, and then we set up a clinic in the middle of Orchard Road. You know Orchard Road? And better still, on the 11th floor, nobody walk past one. Right? So because of that, we realized, oh, overhead's very high, startup costs very high. Nobody come. Okay? So then I realized, okay, business is not so easy, not so straightforward, but regardless, we made it through. And over time, as I built the business, it became more and more apparent that yes, I can become successful in my clinic business, but it still needs me. I always have to be there, right? If I'm not there, it doesn't make money, you know. And when I'm there, I have to be pulling your teeth. If I'm not pulling your teeth, it doesn't make money also. So after some time, I got really, really tired. And also not to forget that when I first started the clinic, our overhead so high, right? So I spent a lot. We were trying to make money, and in the daytime I would be working very hard, but all that money went just enough to pay the overheads. So I got no money to pay myself. You know? So at night, I actually had to work at some night clinics, other people clinic, to earn money, so that I could survive my first few years in my clinic business. So what happened was that they did, and I was really, really tired because I was working all day, all night. I was thinking, when can I ever, when can this ever stop? And I look at the older people, the older dentists, it's the same thing, isn't it? So when I started, what happened was that I started to look at how other people make money. And I was interested in the way the money comes in. Because I can make money as a dentist, but very tired. I was interested in how can I make money without being tired. You know what I mean? So by coincidence, and also my clinic has won some awards. So why I show this because some people think maybe her clinic cannot make it, right? Right. So anyway, I met this lady, and I met her by chance. Okay, so how did you get into the real estate business? What is your story? Mine is this person here is from China, and she was a world champion gymnast from China. She used to represent China in the Olympics. And one night she had toothache. But then, because she was a gymnastics coach in Singapore at the time, she can only go and see the dentist after her coaching. So at 9:30 at night, she and her friend driving the car along the road to see which clinic still open. And then I'm doing my night clinic because I need to make money for myself at night, right? And I'm there, right? And the moment she comes in, I think, oh, so late already, 9:30, still come. Why 8 don't come earlier? Wait until the last minute and then show up, right? So, but then when she showed up, then I realized, okay, I have to treat her, and I treated her multiple times. And then she thought, wow, this dentist, every day can make appointment by night time also can, Saturday also can, Sunday, because I work every single day. And she thought I had really bad health, and she wanted to show me some supplements. So she showed me the Life Pack. And when I looked at Life Pack, my first antioxidant score, nobody can beat me lah. Less than 10,000. Even the smoker was better than me, right? So I decided to buy the Life Pack. But then I was asking her, after 2 hours of talking to me, I mean, how much money you made? I bought one box of Life Pack. I talked to me for 2 hours. And that was when the business plan was explained to me. And the moment I saw the business plan, I said in my heart, I think this is it. This is the way I can make money and not be tired after some time. Because I was looking for a way to build and I saw that, okay? So, is it very smart? Some people say, oh, you can understand the business plan so easily. Well, the moment you saw the business plan, you say yes. But you know what? You know what is the difference after the years of building a new skin business? What I've discovered? It's people who have dreams and people who can actually identify their dreams. Then they can identify the vehicle that can bring them to their dream. That is the difference, right? So we are all here. We all have a dream. So my number one is that I'm definitely very grateful. Why? Because at least we have the dream, right? Because at least we have that dream, and we have that dream to find the right platform to start this business. Can we give yourselves a big round of applause? So we all know, all the leaders have spoken, and I know a lot of senior leaders here who have also spoken, and I've learned a lot from them. And we all know it's not a walk in the park, music, right? We require hard work, we need to persevere. Okay? And so the thing is, we can make this decision, okay? And we all know it's up and downs, isn't it? You know, when I first started my clinic, I had a lot of people give me well wishes. They say, "Wow, congratulations, very good, what, you know, they would say things like that, right? Even though it was the worst business decision ever, you know, because we start with all the wrong business moves, right? But wow, encouragement. But then when we start a new skin business, we have a lot of opinion. I have a lot of people giving opinions. First opinion, your clinic not doing well, is it? Is that why you're here? Second opinion, why you waste your education? Very hard to get to dental school, Why, your parents are going to be very disappointed. Why you want to switch to do something else? Right? So the thing is that there's lots of ups and downs, and this is what I encounter. Right? People giving me all kinds of things which before that I was used to encouragement. Suddenly, everybody was giving me everything else but encouragement. Okay? And then the journey is such that when we're walking the journey, I have to do things that are very, very uncomfortable. So to you today, I can speak to you on the stage. It seems like, wow, so easy, can just talk, right? I'm highly introverted, I'm very, very quiet. If I can, we talk about personality match. Dentist is my number one personality match. Because you come here to my clinic, you open the mouth, you cannot talk, I don't have to talk. No, it's perfect, right? So it means that, why? Because in new skin, we talk to people. We have to call that friend. We have to pick up that phone and ask them to look at the business, right? And then after they come already, they look at it, then what happened? Don't answer the phone already, right? And then after that, something come already, okay, sign up, buy the product. Then also disappear already. Then okay, I want to do the business with you. Then after that, a few friends tell them cannot do, then they also don't do already. So is the business is as simple as that, isn't it? That's what we all go through every single day. So what made me stick to my decision? Because every single day, it's easy to go back to what's easy for me. Why? I do your teeth, I put one implant, $5,000, easy one. Right? So what made me stick to this decision? The idea for me that in 10 years' time, in 20 years' time, or when I'm 60 or 70 years old, I'm still that old dentist in that small room seeing the same patients over and over again. I cannot imagine every morning wake up to go to the clinic to do the same thing over and over again. And because of that, I would never give up. So what I realized is actually when I first started the business, my ego was very big. And when I reflect back, why is it that ego so big, but still do this business? On reflection, you know what is it? Because my dream is bigger than my ego. Because, isn't it? Because my dream is bigger than my ego, I'm prepared to overcome that. Right? So there's a difference between setting targets, setting goals actually, and having a dream. Setting the goal, I reach out my the three partners here, they're amazing. They know they reach their goal Hokkaido, but what's important is they never forget their dream. What is our primary purpose of this business? Many times I see there's a difference because I don't never make it to Hokkaido. This business not for me lah. I never make to Hokkaido, but they really coming to do the business because of Hokkaido. So the first thing is go back. Every time you find a challenge, go back. Why are we here? What made you decide to do this business? So that's what I did, because if I didn't do that, it's very easy to fall into the trap of something else easier. But I refuse to give up on the dream. Okay, and leaders say commitment. So I have some new friends or business partners. Periodically, they will come and tell me this. Keat, I'm committed to this business. For the next 3 to 6 months, I will do my best to see what will happen. Let me ask you this question. Can you give me an example of what is a good, is a life-changing event in your life that requires commitment? Okay, so for me, New Skin is a life-changing event in my life that will require commitment. And another example is you have a baby. Okay, so you have your baby come out already, right? Then you look and say, baby, mommy will be committed to you for the next 3 to 6 months, see whether I can be a good mother. And then after that, we see how long. Okay? So what is the difference? The commitment is to see it through. So what is the difference with New Skin is that when I commit to building this business, I take full responsibility with the result, with what I do. I don't blame upline, I don't blame sideline, I don't blame downline, I don't blame the company, I don't blame the product. I don't blame that, hey, why Jason, the gift, the free gift not so good, right? Right? I take full responsibility and I commit to see it through. And you know why people cannot commit? You know why people cannot commit? Because they are afraid of failure. You scared cannot make it no face. So better don't say only, then you look bad on me, isn't it? So what is it in New Skin which I found very interesting as compared to running my traditional business? So my clinic business is not me alone working in a clinic. I grew into a group of clinics in Singapore. I have more than 15, I have about 18 dentists working for me at the time. So the difference is, in that setting as a traditional business, you have a lot of risk. And even if sometimes you want to continue to do, you want to commit and persevere, if you make a bad business decision, you might lose so much money that no chance turning back. Whereas in New Skin, the good thing about this business is it is all about the mindset. So as long as you can continuously grow and work on this entrepreneurial mindset, we have a chance. Because we're not money to lose, right? So it is all about your attitude. What do you do when, what do people do when things go well? Very good, right? But what do people do when things don't go well? Now, this is where your mindset will come in. And this is what I've learned actually tremendously from the New Skin business, because it is all about what's in here. And habit. So even you say, I don't know how to create all this mindset, whatever, but you know what? Every day, talk to people. Can I talk to 3 people a day? Can. But you know what stops people from talking to 3 people a day? The mindset. It's your mind again, isn't it? So, what is good about new skill is, once I've learned, is that I have to create a habit. So when I first started the business, actually I was very busy. You know, I say I work like time Saturday, Sunday, every day, right? And my upline told me you have to create this habit to talk to people every day. You must do demo every day. You must learn to explain your business plan every day. And you must do 1 time a day at least, if not better, 3 times a day. So my next question then is, yeah, I would like to cultivate this habit. But then, we got no time, right? Seemingly no time. But you know what? So I told my upline, I have no time. And I said, how? You know what she said to me? I don't know. You have to find it out. And so when I started, honestly, this was how I started. The first, I worked from 9 o'clock to 10 p.m. in the clinic. My first prospect will start at 10 p.m. Second prospect, 11 p.m. Third prospect, midnight. Upline trained me 12:30 or 1 a.m. That was how I started the business. And you know, and do you find Starbucks open at 10 p.m.? No, right? So every night I was going to some pub, some bar, some 24-hour roti canai shop, right, to do prospecting. So I'm drawing the compensation plan when people are doing, clubbing, right? And that was how I started. So there is no excuse for no time. It's whether you really want to make it happen and the intention to make it happen. And then some of you might say, she's here because she's very, very easy, because she's here, because she can, she's doctor, ma. So she's taught already, all her friends will sign up. Must be very easy. Honestly, I started with a name list like you, and with the name list, I also had run out of name lists. You have this problem. After a while, I seem to talk to everybody already. So what I did was also out of comfort zone. I had to go and talk to people randomly. So one day, I decided, okay, every day I must find a way to talk to people. And I realized that, that day now, I haven't really talked to anybody. Okay, never mind. I went for an event, I went to the toilet, there was a long queue, I spoke to this lady. Somehow I got this lady's phone number. And this lady, after that, told me, I'm very interested, very interested. But you know, they're very interested, then after that, they're not very interested. But then after that, she ran and gave me another friend's name. That friend gave me another young dentist's name. The young dentist said, I think I will do it. So I said, okay, I have somebody going to KL. Do you have anybody in KL? He said, yeah. My wife, also a dentist, has the cousin in KL. So from there, the cousin in KL said, no, ask my sister. And his sister does it. Right, so what I'm trying to say is, in any entrepreneurship or business, we actually create opportunities. It doesn't fall on the lap. So every single day, every single person that we talk to is actually the little seed, the little bud that we place that gives you possibilities. Okay, and do you agree with this? Yes. It's always the emotions. The emotions will get in the way. About a month ago, I was, this person I was prospecting, she came to me suddenly, she said, okay, I sold my advertising firm already, and I decided I will join you in New Skin. I'm very happy there. I was so happy. And then after that she said, okay, what are we going to do? So I said, okay, must do like that. This is how the business is. These are the products, you got all the products. And then I did training for her. Wow, very good there. You know what happened? Someone can be PR already, because she bought so many products. Then you know what happened? Suddenly you don't answer my phone call. Suddenly she texts me and said, oh, this is not for me already. So I went from a high to very, very, very happy to a low of, there's something wrong. Why my heart? And you know what? My heart's so pain. You feel it or not? Have you ever felt it? My heart's so pain. Right? So how do I overcome emotions like this? You know what I do? How to overcome such emotions? I decided this is what I do. Most of the time we ask us, can I? We ask ourselves. I switch my narrative to this. How can I? So my heart very pain, right? My heart very pain. You know what I ask myself? How can I feel less pain? And immediately what I do, I point towards gratitude. I'm still grateful. At least you got the products to use, right? I'm still grateful. New Skin is still around there. I'm still grateful. I still have this platform. I'm still grateful. I have this. I have a team of people. I'm still grateful that I'm still able to go out there and touch another person's life. So when I switch this narrative to how can I switch it to everything, right? That means I want to talk to this person. How can I speak better to this person? I want to talk to 3 people a day. How can I find a way to speak to 3 people a day? I want to speak a little bit better. How can I? So on and so forth. I want to do well on the TR90. How can I? So when I adopt such an approach, actually a lot of things change. So I hope this will be something that you can adopt and accept that it is a growing process. So new skin, there is no such person as a failure till you decide to quit. Because as long as you accept that every single experience you have, yes lah, no lah, maybe lah, some say no very nicely, some say no not nice, some say yes very happily, whatever it is, it points to experience, it points to you growing as a person. And why focus on growth? Because, right, not the end result. Why focus on growth? Because at the end of the day, we are trying to become the right person. Right people attract the right people. So it is a journey. I didn't start off like very, very good at this business. In fact, I'm still in the learning journey, right? But I focus on being the right person to do the right things. And when I do that, I know I will actually be able to lead by example. So this is a very difficult question. People ask me, how to be leader? Actually, I also don't know. Right? I mean, how to be leader? Right? So what I learned is I grow and I do the things that I want my team to do. And I must remember that the moment whatever you don't do, they also don't do. Okay? So I do that both, right? And I focus on spending time with the right people. Really, really spending time with the right people. Because at the end of the day, you are going to be the average of your 5 best friends. So I just want to share a little bit. Elizabeth here, this lady here, she started the business, new skin business during COVID. And why I highlight her is she is a beauty therapist, and just before COVID, she committed to a shop to do a salon service. And then COVID hit, so no money, right? And she was heavily in debt. And usually, if you reach a point of level of debt, you know what happens? You usually lose your dream. Because already all the odds are stacked against you. You feel that you're no more dreaming. But you know what? I salute her because she stuck on to her dream. And one by one, she's using her in New Skin, one step at a time, pay off every single debt. I know compliance is not supposed to say, but one by one, as a goal to do that. And I salute her for that. Because why? Never, never give up on your dream. Keep on to the small little steps to make that goal happen. And Shahira here, she came into the business. Actually, her first 6 months of the business was, I don't know whether she's doing or not doing, okay? It wasn't spectacular. And then one day I spoke to her, and I said, why are you doing this? She said, I work in a bank, but I want to be a full-on, hands-on, stay-home mom. And I don't even have a child yet. So I said, what are you going to do? And she said, okay, I said, can you build this business that you can replace your income? Then you have a choice. And the moment she set that goal, actually, after another 6 months, the income produced was comparable to her dad in the bank. And then she became a full-time music distributor. And now her kid is so old, and she has been a full-time mom ever since. Right? So, but she did work very, very hard. The moment she had that goal, she worked really, really hard for it. So for me, what happened, once and for me, actually one of the big things for me was that I managed to sell off my entire dental group. Because I know I have a reliable business called New Skin. Right? And the next part I want to share is a little bit more personal. Maybe this part, it's possible if you could not record it or take pictures because they're rather personal to me.